You're watching ABC7 Bangor.
Great Northeast to the Rock Mountain Coast and streaming live in HD worldwide at foxbangor.com. More people choose Good Morning Maine.
Today on Good Morning Maine, we'll hear the latest update out of Newport regarding the Friday shooting at the Sebasticook Lake campground. Plus, a former fire chief was arrested earlier this month on alleged gross sexual assault charges. And we will check out the latest legislation intended to simplify tax filing. This and more at local news right now. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith. We'll bring in Devin Biggs with our latest forecast.
And thank you very much, Joe and Emma. Happy Monday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Scott's Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home of Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Already a small craft advisory is in effect until 8 p.m. Tuesday night because we have our next system now be moving in, bringing gusty winds with it. That's going to stir things up along the ocean again. Moving forward, we'll see some winds today, and especially as we head towards the daytime tomorrow. For now, we're starting pretty quiet out there. We're watching out for a little bit of fog in a few areas this morning, so please be noteful of that if you are making that morning commute. But this is going to be our next system here that's going to make things very active with plenty of rain and thunderstorms moving in. We could be measuring this in 1 to 2 inches range before we're all finished up with the system, before it starts clearing out late in the day on Tuesday. Increasing clouds today, chances for showers and thunderstorms overnight tonight and into the daytime tomorrow as well, with plenty of rainfall that will soon be on the way. And the winds that will be increasing as well, some gusty winds reaching up to around 10 to 15 miles per hour in a few spots and really starting to pick up as we head towards the daytime for your Tuesday. So your forecast for today, mostly cloudy with a slight chance for a thunderstorm in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s and at south wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. Everything kicks in tonight, lows in the upper 60s, showers and thunderstorms likely. Some dense fog again, south wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. And our early forecast for the rest of the morning period showing a mixture of clouds and sunshine early with more clouds and rain moving in late. Highs in the middle 80s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Joe and Emma.
Devin, thank you.
First up this Monday morning, a Massachusetts man was arrested for murder in connection to the death of a Skowhegan woman.
According to the Maine State Police spokesperson Shannon Moss, Skowhegan police received a 911 call early Saturday morning regarding an assault at 912 Canaan Road in Skowhegan. Upon arrival, officers discovered a man with a head injury, as well as 20-year-old Alice Abbott of Skowhegan, who was pronounced dead at the scene. The injured man was transported to Reddington Fairview General Hospital, where he was treated and released. Following an investigation and several interviews throughout the day, Maine State Police detectives arrested 19-year-old Jason Serval of Boston in connection with the death of Abbott. Police say Serval was an acquaintance of Abbott. Serval has since been transported to the Somerset County Jail. We will bring you more information on this story as it becomes available.
4 people were injured following a multi-vehicle crash in Fairfield on Sunday. According to the Fairfield Police Department, the crash occurred just after 11 a.m. at the intersection of Norwalk Road and Wood Street. Now, police say of the 4 injured, 1 is in serious condition and was transferred to Eastern Maine Medical Center via life flight. Following an investigation, officers determined a Subaru Forester, driven by 36-year-old Jared Peasley of Waterville, was struck from behind by a Chevy Silverado driven by 74-year-old Linda Abbott of Anson. Now, the collision forced Peasley's vehicle into the path of a second Subaru Forester driven by 38-year-old Kristen Simon of Oceanside, New York, sending her vehicle into a ditch. Due to the severity of the crash and the nature of the injury to Peasley's passenger, the road was closed but has since been reopened. There is no charges pending at this time, and the investigation is ongoing.
Lewiston police are investigating a death in the lower half of Howe Street. According to Maine State Police spokesperson Shannon Moss, their Major Crimes Unit South is assisting Lewiston PD with the investigation. Currently, Howe Street is closed off. Additional information will become available when appropriate, according to the release. Lewiston PD is calling the incident a homicide, but the state police said it is early in the investigation and has not confirmed the death to be a homicide.
A man is dead after an armed confrontation with police at the Sebasticook Lake campground in Newport Friday. According to a joint release from the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office and the Newport Police Department, the Penobscot County Regional Communications Center received a report of a social media post claiming there was a person with a weapon at the campground. According to the release, Deputy Kenneth York of the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office was first on the scene and was confronted by a man with a gun. There was an armed confrontation, and as a result, 35-year-old Stephen Bossum was shot and killed by Deputy York. Deputy York has been placed on administrative leave, which is standard protocol. The main office of the Attorney General is investigating the incident. We will keep you updated on any new developments as it becomes available.
An Athens man and former fire chief was arrested earlier this month for alleged gross sexual assault charges. 45-year-old Sean Boyd was arrested July 1st for allegedly sexually assaulting a 9-year-old over a 6-month period of time in 2014. Boyd was released from jail the following day after posting a $2,500 cash bail. Boyd was ordered not to have contact with the victim or anyone under the age of 18.
This case does not fall within any statute of limitations. We're not releasing the victim's gender to protect the victim. It's paramount that in these cases they're very sensitive that the victim is protected.
Sheriff Lancaster says Boyd was within his legal right to post bond. He affirms that community members should feel safe and report any violations to the Somerset County Sheriff's Office.
A Palmyra woman has been arrested for arson in connection with a fire that destroyed several structures. At about 3:30 Thursday morning, fire marshals were called to Warren Hill Road in Palmyra. Maine State Police spokesperson Shannon Moss says the fire destroyed a residence as well as 2 motorhomes and caused substantial damage to a garage. Moss said after the investigation, 44-year-old Allison Trask of Palmyra was arrested and charged with arson, reckless conduct, and aggravated criminal mischief. Trask is currently on probation for a prior drug offense. No one was living in the residence at the time of the fire. Trask and her boyfriend were living in an apartment over the garage. 2 other people were also in that apartment. Nobody was injured.
The time is now 6:07. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, the iconic country star Dolly Parton is partnering with the Maine government in order to provide free learning resources to all young children in Maine.
We'll have more on that. Here's a quick look at your forecast. Temperatures in the mid-80s today, mostly cloudy skies. Rain and thunderstorms this afternoon. It's only dropping down to a low of 67. We're going to have a very warm week in our area. Tomorrow, more rain and thunderstorms in the early morning hours. We'll see temperatures warming back up to a high of 85.
Hi, my name is Erica James. Welcome to Designs by Erin, your destination for all luxury and fine jewelry.
Located in the heart of downtown Bangor, we are proud to be your local source for jewelry repair, repurposing, and custom designs. We take pride in the knowledge we can share and the exceptional customer service and craftsmanship we are able to provide. Visit us at 8 Merchants Plaza, envisioned by you, designed by Erin.
This week, wake up with Ryan Gosling, Katie Holmes, Jane Fonda, Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, and the cast of DC League of Super Pets, all on America's favorite morning show.
Good morning, America.
Great idea. That's a big deal.
Harris's Harborside Takeout, located on the waterfront at the Harbor Park and Marina in Ellsworth, offers hot dogs, hamburgers, lobster rolls, sandwiches, and wraps. Top off your meal with a delicious scoop of Giffords ice cream. Harris's Harborside Takeout, 413 Water Street, Ellsworth.
Sign up for You Pick 'em Red Sox at foxbangor.com. Pick who you think is going to win and compete against other fans for prizes.
I strive so hard to get to the right verdict.
It's not Murphy's Law.
You ever watch a people's court? Do you think I'm an idiot?
It's a court of law.
I'm a judge, and I deal in evidence and proof.
The People's Court.
The law is the law is the law is the law.
Monday at 4 on ABC7.
The office of Senator Angus King announced the introduction of new legislation designed to help Americans access a simple and free tax filing. Senator King introduced the legislation with 22 of his senator colleagues and says the Tax Simplification Act would create free and easy tax filing tools to reduce the 13 hours and $250 that taxpayers spend on average filing taxes. King released a statement on the act saying, in part, quote, the Tax Filing Simplification Act of 2022 would end third-party chokehold on tax filing and direct the IRS to create their own simple and free online portal where taxpayers can directly enter and file their returns. The bill would also help taxpayers automatically receive and submit the information they need to file their taxes, saving time and reducing the risk of costly errors.
Imagine your child getting a new book every month for free up until they turn 5 years old. That's about to become a reality for every Maine family. It's thanks to the iconic country star, Dolly Parton. Now, the singer-songwriter's imagination library is expanding to Maine. Governor Mills announced the program at the National Governors Association activities Friday in Portland. The Imagination Library of Maine will mail age-appropriate books to children from birth until the age of 5 every month, regardless of family income.
As the grandmother of 2 little girls, ages 3 and 6, and I bring them books all the time, but for Dolly Parton to initiate this Imagination Library, and for our legislature to chip in and help fund startup costs for the Imagination Library to happen here in Maine, to send books to every child 0 to 5 years old every month, to generate inspiration, education, and joy in their lives, no matter what else is going on. That is truly inspirational.
About $200,000 from the state will go towards the program. Organizers are working on the details of the rollout, and the goal is to have about 100,000 books out to kids across Maine by the end of next year.
Husson University is holding pro bono clinics at their campus site in Bangor and held an arthritis workshop on Saturday. Stephanie Wittenbach has the details.
One of the struggles folks can have in life is managing arthritis. A Husson University assistant professor and physical therapist, Kimberly Steinbarger, says the school wants to help any way they can. Among the offerings are take-home instructions, practical exercises, and ready available clinics held twice a week starting fall semester.
Treating arthritis is something that you need to kind of take into your hands, and you need to figure out how in your life you can do what you want to do and still accomplish everything you want to do. There's no reason why you have to say, oh, my arthritis won't let me do this.
The professor was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis 30 years ago, and she says it's her life mission to aid people dealing with the disease.
You know, you're only with your physician, maybe 5% of your time, and in the course of a year, you see them maybe twice. So really, you can do it. You just have to go about it in the right way, and that's something that we can really help you with here.
Natasha Azel is a part of Husson's 6-year Doctor of Physical Therapy degree.
I'm considered an untraditional student. I came to Husson University for the final 3 years when it's a graduate program for the doctorate. So I came as someone that already had my bachelor's degree. I knew it was going to be really hard, and it is hard, but it's very rewarding. It's been incredible. Our professors know a lot of material, and they really prepare us to be working with patients.
She will be involved in Husson University clinics over the year and can provide any help visitors may need. In Bangor, I'm Stephanie Wittenbach reporting for ABC7 and Fox 22.
Time is now 6:13. After the break, we'll hear about the donation Skowhegan has received intended to improve outdoor recreational activities.
Plus, the latest from the Maine Emergency Management Agency on worsening drought conditions. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Bennett's Gems and Jewelry in Belfast. With beautifully crafted gemstone jewelry you'll be proud to own or give as a gift. See why our longtime customers call Bennett's their favorite gift store, with an irresistible selection of genuine Maine tourmaline, fine jewelry, and gemstone giftware. Bennett's Gems also pays cash for your old gold and silver. Open till 6 every day, even Sunday. Bennett's Gems and Jewelry is on Route 1 in Belfast, next to Perry's Nut House. Look for our famous pink dinosaur and prepare to be delighted.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Andersen is your best solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty.
Call now to schedule your free design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't miss out. Call Renewal by Anderson today.
I grew up in Eastport. My dad actually worked for Bangor Hydro, so that was always my goal. I've been here for 36 years. We're all that same company, from Washington County to Bangor, Lincoln, Prescott. We're all the same people. We're all from here. This area is like one big community. When we help people, that's our biggest reward, getting the power back on. We've done that for years, and we'll continue to do that.
Welcome back. I'm Joe Cortez for Good Morning Maine. The Skowhegan River Park Committee received a generous donation from their first corporate sponsor. Sierra Jordan explains.
The Skowhegan River Park is closer than it's ever been before.
For 20 years, the town of Skowhegan has been planning for major change in the downtown area near the Kennebec River. Formerly known as the Run the River Project, the Skowhegan River Park will become an attraction for local families and tourists.
The vision and the grand vision for the Skowhegan River Park is 2 whitewater features in our downtown river gorge that will be accessible and viewable right from back here. The first feature will be more of a kayak hole. The second feature will be an adjustable surf wave.
Cannon says 50 miles of multi-use trails and a stairwell to the river are other features of the project. Rafting, river surfing, paddleboarding, and tubing are among the fun activities folks can enjoy. Skowhegan Town Manager Christine Almond says the River Park project will bring an economic boost to the community.
Maine is known for its natural resources and outdoor recreation, so that'll be great for the tourists that travel through Skowhegan. We're hoping to get them to stop here.
Senator Susan Collins and Angus King approved a $2 million federal earmark for the project in March. Since then, the project has raised over $4 million of donations towards the first phase of construction. Federal Savings Bank in Skowhegan recently donated $30,000 to help fund the highly anticipated project.
So it's important as a community bank that we support projects in the communities we serve. And we felt that the Skowhegan River Park is going to have a large impact for the region with regard to tourism, economic development.
This area where I'm standing is expected to be the Riverfront Promenade. Construction for that, along with other features of the project, is expected to start by the summer of next year. In Skowhegan, I am Sierra Jonah reporting for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
The state's drought task force has been deployed by the Maine Emergency Management Agency over the state's recent drought conditions. Matthew Juroncic has more.
As of July 7th, the United States Drought Monitor reported half of Maine's 16 counties as drier than usual. Natural Hazards Planner Samuel Roy says drying conditions could raise concerns in the future.
Based on forecasts from some of our drought task force participants from the National Weather Service, they're indicating that they expect these conditions to continue throughout this month. So yeah, it's been getting worse and doesn't seem to be getting any better anytime soon.
In response, the Maine Emergency Management Agency is meeting at a time where Mainers are still seeing the repercussions from the previous year.
Drought conditions never really left the state from last year. They've really extended into 2022. They were more isolated last year, but this year they've become a bit more extensive in the southern parts of the state. And it's happened rather quickly.
The Maine Emergency Management Services and U.S. Geological Survey will be hosting a meeting on August 4th to discuss the current conditions and forecast future trends.
We really rely a lot on a lot of scientists and other state agencies and other organizations that really, they have their ear to the ground in terms of drought impacts.
One topic that will be on the mind in the meeting will be how the drought conditions affect the dry wells across the state. The state of Maine currently has 26 dry wells, with the majority of them in Cumberland, Kennebec, and Oxford counties.
We just keep track of the number of dry wells, and if we're having more droughts or we're having more severe droughts, more wells will be impacted, so we might need to expand on those types of programs.
Matthew Juroncic, ABC 7, Fox 22.
The time is now 6:19.
Now let's get a full look at that hot forecast we have in store for this week. Devin Biggs joins us now. Hopefully it'll cool off a little bit with that rain.
I hope so. Good morning, Devin.
Thank you very much, Joe and Emma. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Scott's Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home of Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Already a small craft advisory is in effect until 8 p.m. on Tuesday. It kicks in mainly later on today, but especially into the daytime tomorrow, with active surf again as our next system begins to move in. Now it'll cause some gusty winds that we'll have to put up with. But for now, pretty quiet out there this morning. Not a lot of cloud cover, but there is some fog on and off across the viewing area this morning, so please be alert for some fog in a few areas this morning. But that focus will shift from fog to this system coming up soon, with warmer temperatures moving in again and a lot of rainfall that'll be on the way, maybe even up to 1 to 2 inches of rain before we're all finished up from this system as soon as it moves in later on tonight. Wave heights are calm at this point, so the advisory is not in effect yet, only at around 2 feet according to the buoys out there. But again, we'll start seeing things increasing with the gusty winds that'll be on the way soon. Maybe some gusts this afternoon reaching up to about 20 miles per hour in a few spots, maybe calming down briefly, then really picking up for the daytime tomorrow, especially along the coast where some gusts up to 30 miles per hour are not out of the question. Our average high is 81 degrees. We'll be in the middle 80s today and tomorrow, so we'll be above normal, then really above normal Wednesday into Thursday, even into Friday and Saturday, with upper 80s that'll be on the way, then back down to the middle 80s as we head towards your Sunday. So a lot of hot and humid temperatures will soon be on the way. And speaking of humid, let's show you the muggy meter though, and showing consistent high dew points in the 60s and possibly 70s moving forward, before by Friday and Saturday we start to pull those back just a little bit. Your next forecast for today will be at a 7 as considered high. That means a burn time of around 30 minutes, so the hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, and shade will still be necessary as you head out the door to avoid a bad sunburn. Moving forward for today, increasing clouds will be the general idea, especially during the afternoon period. Maybe with a small chance for a shower or thunderstorm as well as the system begins to move in. But things really get going overnight time with plenty of rainfall on the way and some thunderstorms as well. Heavy rainfall from time to time. We'll get the main round through. Then by Tuesday afternoon, more showers and thunderstorms will be on the way again as the last little bit of that system begins to move in. Those storms may try to pack a punch in a few cases. How much rain? Let's run this through Wednesday with up to 1 to 2 inches of rain possible in some areas before we're all finished up. And then later on in the week, even more precipitation on the way with another inch or two possible. So maybe up to 3 inches in some spots before we're all finished up. And again, real quick though, Tuesday, some of those storms may pack a little bit of a punch. There's already a marginal risk out for some of those storms on Tuesday afternoon. So for today, middle 80s, mostly cloudy with a slight chance for a thunderstorm. South wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. Later on tonight, upper 60s, showers and thunderstorms likely. Some dense fog on the way later. South wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. Scott's Recreation extended forecast. We dry out by Wednesday, partly cloudy, highs in the upper 80s. More storms by Thursday, highs in the upper 80s. Mostly sunny by Friday, highs in the upper 80s.
Are you eligible for Medicare? Joe Montana is, and he enrolled in a WellCare Medicare Advantage plan. He knows about coverage, and WellCare provides the extra benefits he wants.
Hi, I'm Joe Montana. When you get to be 65, you have little patience for nonsense and inefficiency. That's why when I qualified for Medicare, I went with WellCare.
Take it from Joe. As a WellCare member, you get a $0 or low monthly plan premium on your medical coverage and prescription drugs with $0 generics. And that's not all.
Plus, a flex card to pay for extra dental, vision, and hearing expenses, an over-the-counter allowance, and even give-back plans that put money back into your Social Security check every month.
Call us at 1-866-636-7403. We'll send you our free Medicare all-in-one guide with everything you need to know about Medicare and tell you how to get a $0 or low monthly plan premium on your medical coverage, prescription drug coverage with $0 generics, dental, vision, and hearing coverage, a WellCare Flex card, money for over-the-counter items, and up to $840 back in your Social Security check every year. WellCare is committed to providing our members great Medicare coverage that includes extra health care benefits. If you want to learn more about WellCare, call 1-866-636-7403. We'll send you our free Medicare all-in-one guide with everything you need to know. Or visit our website, enrollwellcare.com. That's 1-866-636-7403 or enrollwellcare.com to enroll today. WellCare, it's Medicare done well.
There's one number you need to know. It's called Joe.
Turning to Washington and your national news, one of former President Trump's closest advisors, Steve Bannon, goes on trial today. He's charged with contempt of Congress, and his trial comes just as the January 6th committee prepares for a primetime hearing this week. And Wynn has a preview.
This morning, jury selection begins in the high-profile trial of Steve Bannon. The former Trump strategist is facing criminal contempt of Congress charges for refusing to comply with the House committee investigating the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Records show Bannon spoke with former President Trump at least twice the day before the attack, saying this on his podcast on January 5th.
All hell is going to break loose tomorrow.
Bannon cited executive privilege for not complying with the subpoena, even though he had stopped working for the White House years earlier. He pleaded not guilty, telling reporters he would be taking on the Biden regime.
This is going to be the misdemeanor from hell for Merrick Garland, Nancy Pelosi, and Joe Biden.
Bannon reversed course last week, telling the committee he's willing to testify after Trump gave him the green light. But prosecutors argued Bannon's new offer to appear would not change any criminal offense committed by not appearing earlier. Meanwhile, the January 6th committee is now turning its attention to the Secret Service and text messages from January 5th and 6th that were deleted.
It is quite crazy that the Secret Service would actually end up deleting anything related to one of the more infamous days in American history.
The Secret Service says it's cooperating and says the insinuation that text messages were maliciously deleted is false. The committee expects to obtain those deleted messages by tomorrow and present the evidence Thursday during a primetime hearing.
That's crazy. I don't know why that would be. But we need to get this information to get the full picture.
And back to Steve Bannon, the Washington Post reports prosecutors expect to take just one day to present their case. And if found guilty, Bannon faces up to 2 years in prison.
Still to come here on the second half of our show, Orrington is turning 234 years old, and it is celebrating with their annual Old Home Week. We'll hear about the schedule of events when we return.
Plus, we'll get a glimpse inside the new Bangor Museum that houses artifacts and information regarding the science of cryptozoology. This and more local news as Good Morning Maine continues.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Lincoln, is sponsored by Acres Away Estate, a real estate brokerage specializing in residential land serving the Lincoln area. Stop in or call today to speak to our friendly team of professionals. Steaks and Stuff, offering a full variety of fresh quality products, including produce, meats, and seafood, known for having the freshest bakery and deli goods you can find. And Carl's Auto Parts, with more than 75 years of combined experience in the automotive, light, commercial trucks, and heavy equipment parts industry. Let us help you find the right part.
Your favorite restaurants for half off. It's half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7. Here's this week's featured deal.
At Firehouse Subs, we give you craveable subs that are piping hot and piled high. And a portion of every purchase helps give them the life-saving equipment they need. Order online or on the app for contactless pickup or delivery. Only at Firehouse Subs.
On sale Thursday at 9 a.m. A limited supply available half off dining from Fox 22 and ABC 7.
Hi, my name is Erica James. Welcome to Designs by Erin, your destination for all luxury and fine jewelry.
Located in the heart of downtown Bangor, we are proud to be your local source for jewelry repair, repurposing, and custom designs. We take pride in the knowledge we can share and the exceptional customer service and craftsmanship we are able to provide. Visit us at 8 Merchants Plaza, envisioned by you, designed by Aaron.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
It's Monday morning, July 18th of 2022. Here's a little bit of wacky history for you. It was on this day in 1938 that Douglas Corrigan landed in Ireland after a 28-hour flight from New York. The problem with it was he was supposed to head to California. History refers to him as Wrong Way Corrigan.
Entrepreneur Richard Branson is 72, actor Vin Diesel is 55, and actress Kristen Bell is 42. And it is National Get Out of the Doghouse Day. Flowers are on sale at Target right now. Also,
valid point. Chocolate, too. Yes. Chocolate's always a good one with this.
And it's World Listening Day. Maybe a correlation there. Maybe one gets out of the doghouse by listening more.
I like that.
I'd say so.
That's how to connect them both.
I'd say so.
World Listen Day.
It's always good to listen more.
It is. And coming from somebody who talks a lot, as you know, I talk way too much. Listening is so much more important.
Yes.
And I feel like it makes your brain work way more.
Yep.
Because then you start thinking before you speak.
You're a better talker when you're a better listener.
Ooh, there you go. That's what we got to do today, then. We have to listen more often, although if we sat here and listened to the viewers, I mean, we can listen to you through email or something. I just wish we could talk back. We need, like, a live audience. That would be more fun.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I'd be nervous.
I would love it. I would love to bring in somebody every day and just have them as a guest on the show.
What if they were allowed to boo you?
Oh, they can do whatever they want. I'll take it. It's okay. It comes with the territory. You have to, just bring them in and learn one interesting fact about a Mainer every day. That would be fun.
Laugh track for the news on Tuesday.
Gotta enjoy that. Well, the good thing is we do get Pet of the Week back this week, too.
Yeah, I thought about that, too, this morning. Well, let's turn it over to meteorologist Devin Biggs.
Devin, what's in store this morning?
And thank you very much, Joe and Emma. Happy Monday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Scott's Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home of Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Already a small craft advisory is in effect until 8 p.m. Tuesday night because we have our next system now be moving in, bringing gusty winds with it. That's going to stir things up along the ocean again. Moving forward, we'll see some winds today, and especially as we head towards the daytime tomorrow. For now, we're starting pretty quiet out there. We're watching out for a little bit of fog in a few areas this morning, so please be notified of that if you are making that morning commute. But this is going to be our next system here that's going to make things very active with plenty of rain and thunderstorms moving in. We could be measuring this in 1 to 2 inches range before we're all finished up with the system, before it starts clearing out late in the day on Tuesday. Increasing clouds today, chances for showers and thunderstorms overnight tonight and into the daytime tomorrow as well, with plenty of rainfall that will soon be on the way. And the winds that will be increasing as well, some gusty winds reaching up to around 10 to 15 miles per hour in a few spots and really starting to pick up as we head towards the daytime for your Tuesday. So your forecast for today, mostly cloudy with a slight chance for a thunderstorm in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s and at south wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. Everything kicks in tonight, lows in the upper 60s, showers and thunderstorms likely. Some dense fog again, south wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. And our early forecast for the rest of the morning period showing a mixture of clouds and sunshine early with more clouds and rain moving in late. Highs in the middle 80s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Joe and Emma.
Thank you, Mr. Biggs.
Orrington is celebrating 234 years of history. The town is holding events during a week-long celebration, which they call Old Home Week. The event features endless yard sales throughout the town and places to eat.
Now, some stops include pancake breakfasts and lunches, but one event goer said for him, it's all about the yard sales.
I don't care if they got a book there or they got furniture. You're going to find something. I just found a treasure yesterday. Beautiful buffet table, credenza. I found out that it's worth almost $1,200, and I picked it up for $100.
Millis says he stopped by over the weekend to get a good look at everything up for sale. Old Home Week is running until July 24th. You can find out more information by going to OrringtonOldHomeweek.com. If you live in Skowhegan, you may have noticed the blue, white, and orange crosswalks located in the downtown area. In an effort to deter speeding, Main Street Skowhegan developed an initiative to make it safer for pedestrians to walk around the Rotary and shop downtown. As part of the pedestrian safety test project, a total of 7 crosswalks will be painted, along with the bollards added to the sides.
Main Street Skowhegan Director Mackenzie Caford says the project increases the viability of the crosswalk and encourages drivers to slow down.
As we grow as a community and what we're trying to do downtown, it's important that we make pedestrians feel a lot more welcome down here with all the shops as well. So having places for them to cross and get across from one shop to the next and just feel safe doing that is one of the main priorities.
Caford says since they've painted the new crosswalks, she's noticed drivers have been slowing down. She says they still have 4 more crosswalks to paint, which will be located on Commercial Street in Skowhegan. Fans of Bigfoot, the Mothman, and the Dover Demon rejoice. There's now a spot in Bangor for you to learn more about these and other mysterious creatures.
Dylan Holloway gives us a closer look.
The International Cryptozoology Museum and Bookstore in Bangor is just a few months old, but is already making a name for itself. The museum is the second location opened by famed cryptozoologist Loren Coleman, who is affectionately called the godfather of cryptozoology. Cryptozoology is the study and search of unknown, legendary, or hidden animals.
He thought that it would be nice to kind of bring like a little bit of the museum up here because a lot of people can't travel all the way to Portland to see that one. And then we were able to throw in some of like the Stephen King stuff that goes along with the Bangor culture.
Operations curator Jean Tewksbury says the museum offers a wide array of wonders, including her personal favorite, the legendary Bigfoot.
When I was 7 years old, I saw the movie documentary, little drama thing they did, Sasquatch, The Legend of Bigfoot. It had the Patterson-Gimlin footage in it, and I was hooked ever since.
Tewksbury says there are several fun events on the horizon, including a conference in Portland, which is scheduled for next spring. She says the Bangor and Portland museums are all-encompassing, which sets them apart from similar attractions around the world.
There's a ton of different Bigfoot museums all over the country. There's a Mothman museum in West Virginia, Flatwoods one. And there's actually, I found out doing the networking, which I never knew, was there's an Icelandic sea serpent museum in Iceland as well. So there's everything is kind of got its own little thing, but this brings them all together.
The Bangor location offers free admission and is open Friday through Sunday from 11 to 6. For more information about the oddities of the International Cryptozoology Museum, visit cryptozoologymuseum.com. Reporting from Bangor, I'm Dylan Holloway for ABC7 and Fox 22.
I'm so excited to go.
I know.
That's so fun.
Definitely a place to check out.
That's so fun. And it's perfect because it's kind of close to Stephen King's house.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
You can make a whole weekend out of it then, at that point.
Yeah.
Little events, you know.
Right, the kebab place right up the road. I haven't been there yet either. That's been one of my restaurants I've been meaning to go to.
Oh man, we just gotta make a list.
I know.
On the road with Good Morning Maine.
I know.
We'll just start going to the place.
That's on Hammond Street. We're on Outer Hammond Street, so
it's an easy
close.
walk.
Yeah.
It's like an easy walk to work, you know.
Maybe. You want some exercise. Well, still to come here this morning. Saturday was the day of the 32nd annual Maine Shrine Lobster Bowl. Tyler Cruz will have the latest when we return.
First, here's a quick look at that forecast. High of 85 degrees today. Mostly cloudy skies. That rain and a few thunderstorms will be moving in this afternoon and will continue into tomorrow. Temperatures only dropping down to a low of 67 overnight. We'll be back up in the mid-80s with rain and thunderstorms in the morning tomorrow, but should dwindle out by midday.
Established in 1925, Bangor Floral has been a premier provider of beautiful floral arrangements and thoughtful gifts for almost 100 years. Whatever the occasion, our premium collection of colorful blooms, blossoming plants, and gift baskets have warmed hearts for generations. We strongly support the Buy Local movement, purchasing directly from local farms and growers, and we are committed to the preservation of our environment. Bangor Floral, located at 332 Harlow Street. Stop in today to experience a flower shop like no other.
General Rental Center has been serving Central Maine for more than 30 years with an extensive inventory of equipment and tools, including excavators, chippers, aerial lifts, skid steers, mini skid steers and attachments, pressure washers, and dump trailers. If you can't find it on our website, we can get it for you. Call for multi-day and weekend special rates. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. General Rental Center, Old Town.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
Hello, Eastern Maine. Watch You Bet Your Life weekdays at 10 a.m. here on ABC 7.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Saturday was the day that the Maine high school football community has been looking forward to since last fall. The 2022 32nd annual Maine Shrine Lobster Bowl Classic. The event returned to its original 11-on-11 format after running sevens last summer during the pandemic. Players from both the East team and the West team ready to get one last crack at high school football. Each participant had to raise donations for the Cora Shriners and the Shriners Hospitals for Children. Coaches say that, along with supporting the cause, it's an honor to be out there with the best of Maine high school football.
First of all, it's obviously for a great purpose with the Shriners program, supporting their cause. But you know, these players, these coaches, they've given us everything for three times a day, all week long. You know, to work with the best coaches and the best players in the state is obviously an honor, and I'm certainly humbled by it.
Now, each team was camped out at Foxcroft Academy all week long, running, like you heard, 3 practices a day to get ready for the big game. And while it's certainly a big deal, right? Everybody's trying to win. It's kind of a common consensus that the football itself takes to the back burner during Lobster Bowl week.
You know, just the little moments, you know, the little side moments on the field, whether it be with the kids or the coaches. You know, the football piece is great, but, you know, you remember process in life, you know what I mean? And it's those little pieces of the process that really add up.
Congrats to all the players and the coaches who got the chance to participate this year, and we're wishing all of the seniors the best of luck at whatever their next endeavor may be. Moving on now to some basketball. Maine United is headed to Georgia to take part in the Nike EYBL's Peach Jam. Peach Jam features the best of the elite youth basketball circuit, a circuit which already features the best of the AAU programs around the country. The kids from Maine put on a show. In their first 2 sessions, they finished with a near-perfect 7-1 record, and now they're headed down to Georgia ready for anything, knowing that they can beat whoever shows up.
You know, we're ready, and I feel like the guys are focused and ready to go, and it's a new season. That was the message that we gave them today, you know. Forget about what happened, you know, those first 2 tournaments. It's all brand new now, and, you know, we can beat anybody, but we have to be ready.
I mean, I'm excited just knowing that we can go out and compete, and hopefully we'll be able to go deep, if not win, so I'm excited.
Wishing them the best of luck down there. Sunday's game 1, followed by games on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and hopefully they can bring it all home. All right, let's do some baseball now, shall we? Enough with football and basketball. It is baseball season. District 3 Junior League Championships at Mansfield Saturday. Bronco Little League from Hamden, and then Orono VZ going at it. For the Broncos, it was Bodie Bishop delivering on the bump all day long. He gets the K here in the 4th. And then the Bats, well, they would give him a little help too. Nicholas Lorena gets a piece of this one. He's going to rip that through the hole. It's short. And then Jacob Kelly is hustling around from second. He will score. That puts Bronco ahead 8-0. Later in the inning, ball gets by Wyatt Chandler, but look at the hustle from the catcher, diving back to the plate to make the tag to end the inning. But Bishop, just too good all day. He gets another K here to end the 5th. And then Bronco, they're going to go on to win the District 3 title here after a ground out to 3rd and a force out on 3rd. Final score 19-0 after a 10-run 6th inning.
I mean, this team can hit no matter what, no matter who we're up against. I mean, it just all clicked together right there. It feels really good. We worked really hard to get to this point, and we obviously had all the stuff to do it. So.
All right, for the first time since 2019, the Senior Little League Regional Tournament is back on, and once again, Mansfield Stadium will be the host. Tournament begins on Tuesday with a total of 8 teams competing for a chance to play in the World Series down south in South Carolina. The only catch, no team from Maine will be taking the field this year, and that's because throughout the state, Senior Little League teams they've gone extinct.
Even in 2019, when we first hosted the regional after losing the World Series in 2016, I think we had 6 or 8 teams in the state playing senior league, but they've just gone on to other things.
Maine isn't the only team left out this year, too. Vermont and New Hampshire also won't be represented over the week, but even without some key New England states, you never know where the next Red Sox shortstop could come from.
On the first base line, we've put bricks in. During the course of our World Series run, we have 9 kids that played here that made a major league roster. You'll see a very good brand of baseball out here.
And years ago, I played in the Senior League East Regional Tournament. That was in New Jersey when the World Series was still up in Maine. One of the best experiences of my life. Looking forward to cover that next week. All right, that's all we have for sports. We'll be right back after this.
Founded right here in Lincoln, Maine in 1989, Gateway Title is the leading choice for statewide settlement services in Maine.
Residential, commercial, land, Gateway Title closes it all, no matter what kind of property is on your radar.
Our seasoned team of real estate professionals will walk you through the buying, selling, or refinancing process.
As local as it gets, with 9 convenient office locations statewide and willing to travel anywhere in Maine to accommodate.
Gateway, the right way.
We'll see you at the closing table.
At Central Maine Denture, licensed denturist Patrick Allen has been creating smiles with private care and premium service for many years and is now serving patients in Eastern Maine at his new Bangor office. Central Maine Denture provides full, partial, immediate, hybrid, and implant dentures, as well as repairs, relines, and rebases. Patrick Allen makes all of the dentures in-house from start to finish, and the quality shows in his patients' happy smiles. Now you can reclaim your smile at Central Maine Dentures.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Lincoln, is sponsored by University of Maine Early College. Tuition-free online fall courses for high school students. umaine.edu/early college. Coastal Auto Parts, your local Napa dealer with a new location in Lincoln, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares. And Lincoln Power Sports, a leading ATV, snowmobile parts and accessories and outdoor equipment dealer in Lincoln. Stop by our store or browse our extensive online catalog today.
And with Monday's business news, here's Leo Jonathan.
The Federal Reserve Open Market Committee will raise interest rates 0.75% when they meet again later this month. Inflation is at more than 9% compared to a year ago. It's been a slow start to earnings season. 60% of companies reporting quarterly earnings have beaten expectations. For years, it's been closer to 80% at this point. Goldman Sachs, Netflix, and Tesla will issue reports this week. Boeing will resume deliveries of its 787 Dreamliner jets after putting them on hold for 2 years. The company stopped delivery in late 2020 due to issues raised by its own engineers and the FAA. And in the era of hybrid work, Amazon is trying to decide if it really needs new office buildings. The company is pausing projects for 6 new office buildings in Washington State and Tennessee, but still plans to hire thousands of people in both locations. I'm Leo Jonathan with Monday's Business on ABC 7.
Less than $4 for a gallon of gas. That's right, there's just one station in the state selling gas for $3.99. Mel Meyer is in Buxton with details on where and when other drivers could get some relief at the pump.
This is the cheapest gas station in Maine at $3.99 a gallon. Compared to the state's average of $4.77, that's some considerable savings. With the price of everything up, Mainers are pinching pennies.
We look for the sales.
And this is a pretty good sale.
Yes, it sure is.
The secret's out around town that Panda Market on Parker Farm Road has low prices.
It's always been cheap here.
But it hasn't been this low for quite some time.
Somebody put it on Facebook, so I said, well, I got to go get some of that.
The average cost in Maine for a gallon of gas topped off at $5.09 in mid-June, according to Gas Buddy. Here and nationally. That's changed over the last few weeks.
Prices are falling out of concern that oil consumption and demand will go down. At the same time, supply is recovering.
The way things are headed, Patrick DeHaan with Gas Buddy believes prices could drop anywhere from 25 to 50 cents a gallon on average in the next few weeks.
And there certainly could be a rising number of stations in the country that fall under the $4 a gallon mark in the weeks ahead.
It's really dependent on the market.
The family that owns Panda Market says they only mark up the gasoline they get by about 10 or 15 cents. For them, this is how they do business.
We try to keep it low. It's just, mutual benefit. So customers, they come inside, get the snacks, Asian snacks, food, drinks, beer.
For drivers like Sherry Dobson, it's a huge relief.
Every little bit helps. And so, I'm grateful to see it at this price.
Now we'll bring in Devin Biggs with one final look at our full weather forecast.
Good morning, Devin.
Thank you very much, Joe and Emma. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Scott's Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home of Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Already a small craft advisory is in effect until 8 p.m. on Tuesday. It kicks in mainly later on today, but especially into the daytime tomorrow, with active surf again as our next system begins to move in. And that'll cause some gusty winds that we'll have to put up with. But for now, pretty quiet out there this morning. Not a lot of cloud cover, but there is some fog on and off across the viewing area this morning, so please be alert for some fog in a few areas this morning. But that focus will shift from fog to this system coming up soon, with warmer temperatures moving in again and a lot of rainfall that'll be on the way, maybe even up to 1 to 2 inches of rain before we're all finished up from this system as soon as it moves in later on tonight. Wave heights are calm at this point, so the advisory is not in effect yet, only at around 2 feet according to the buoys out there. But again, we'll start seeing things increasing with the gusty winds that'll be on the way soon. Maybe some gusts this afternoon reaching up to about 20 miles per hour in a few spots, maybe calming down briefly, then really picking up for the daytime tomorrow, especially along the coast where some gusts up to 30 miles per hour are not out of the question. Our average high is 81 degrees. We'll be in the middle 80s today and tomorrow, so we'll be above normal, then really above normal Wednesday into Thursday, even into Friday and Saturday, with upper 80s that'll be on the way, then back down to the middle 80s as we head towards your Sunday. So a lot of hot and humid temperatures will soon be on the way. And speaking of humid, let's show you the muggy meter though, and showing consistent high dew points in the 60s and possibly 70s moving forward, before by Friday and Saturday we start to pull those back just a little bit. Your UV next forecast for today will be at a 7 as considered high. That means a burn time of around 30 minutes, so the hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, and shade will still be necessary as you head out the door to avoid a bad sunburn. Moving forward for today, increasing clouds will be the general idea, especially during the afternoon period. Maybe with a small chance for a shower or thunderstorm as well as the system begins to move in. But things really get going overnight time with plenty of rainfall on the way and some thunderstorms as well. Heavy rainfall from time to time. We'll get the main round through. Then by Tuesday afternoon, more showers and thunderstorms will be on the way again as the last little bit of that system begins to move in. Those storms may try to pack a punch in a few cases. How much rain? Let's run this through Wednesday with up to 1 to 2 inches of rain possible in some areas before we're all finished up. And then later on in the week, even more precipitation on the way with another inch or two possible. So maybe up to 3 inches in some spots before we're all finished up. And again, real quick though, Tuesday, some of those storms may pack a little bit of a punch. There's already a marginal risk out for some of those storms on Tuesday afternoon. So for today, middle 80s, mostly cloudy with a slight chance for a thunderstorm. South wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. Later on tonight, upper 60s, showers and thunderstorms likely. Some dense fog on the way later. South wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. Scott's Recreation extended forecast. We dry out by Wednesday, partly cloudy, highs in the upper 80s. More storms by Thursday, highs in the upper 80s. Mostly sunny by Friday, highs in the upper 80s.
Looking to improve or upgrade your home? Here with At Home FAB and KBF, we offer a great selection of appliances, furniture, bedding, cabinetry, flooring, and more. We have a friendly, welcoming environment and will work with you every step of the way from start to finish. We service our merchandise. Any fixes or repairs, we can do that too. Our professional team has more than 50 years of experience and is here to help. Stop in and ask about our Synchrony 12 months financing with no interest and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
The signs of spring are here. The sun's out for the evening commute. Whistles and clapping echo from the ball field. And the flowers bloom with warmer days on the horizon. Valley Home Services offers whole home comfort with the changing of the seasons. With a push of a button on a Fujitsu heat pump, you're ready for whatever spring brings. Humid days or cool nights, come home to comfort with Valley Home Services. Home is our middle name.
Hood is the cottage cheese lovers love. Start with our award-winning country style. It's delicious on its own, or like this. That. Even, sure. Plus, it's got more protein than hummus and less sugar than yogurt. Then there's Hood's flavors. We expertly blend in real fruit or savory herbs for an unbeatable taste combination you can't recreate at home. Now that's cottage cheese. Hood cottage cheese. Always good, always Hood.
Ladies, a main adventure.
We've got glue sticks, we got dry erase, we got pens, we got notebooks. Go to Rennie's for everything for back to school.
I don't go to school anymore.
Thank you for shopping Rennie's.
Tonight, everyone's suiting up.
Stiff competition.
But who's going off the deep end?
I just brought some information. Hi, can we speak with you?
With all the summertime cookouts, backyard bashes, and family get-togethers, deli salads are always on the top of the what to serve list. But even the best of them can get pretty boring after a while, so we came up with one that is a cross between the best macaroni salad and a fill-you-up Cobb salad. We start by cooking some elbow macaroni like usual and draining them really well. While it cools, we cut up a couple of hard-boiled eggs, because no Cobb salad is complete without them. Now, to the pasta, we add diced deli ham, a bit of cheddar cheese, along with some cut-up red pepper, celery, avocado, and a bit of crumbled bacon. This gets combined with the dressing we made by mixing together some mayo with a splash of vinegar, a little sugar, and a touch of salt. Garnish this with the hard-boiled eggs and more crumbled bacon, and it's ready to serve. And unlike most pasta salads, this is hearty enough to be a meal in itself. I really do hope you'll go online and get the recipe for what we call Cobb macaroni salad, so you can serve it at your next shindig. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a tasty new way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. Hey, you stole my fork.
A folk music legend is knocking on doors of whiskey-sipping fame. The legendary singer-songwriter Bob Dylan has issued a new limited edition release of rye whiskey called Heaven's Door. The name is a partial nod to Dylan's 1973 song classic, Knocking on Heaven's Door.
The company says the Tennessee bourbon is non-traditional, with 22% rye and no charcoal mellowing, and aged 10 years. Dylan has been a full partner with the brand since April of 2018. The suggested retail price is $99. Superstar celebrities Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are married. Records show the couple received a marriage license in Clark County, Nevada, Saturday. Lopez and Affleck reportedly first met on the set of Giggly in 2002.
They began dating later that year, and by November of 2002, Bennifer, as they became known in Hollywood, was engaged. They broke up and rekindled their relationship last year after spending 17 years apart. When you mentioned this story this morning, I didn't know that they got married. I thought they were planning on it. Wow, that's
I know. They eloped.
Good for them.
And normally I don't really care as much about like celebrity marriages and stuff like this, but I like this one a lot.
I feel like there's a lot of individuals out there that are just super excited that they're like that couple that everyone just, adores. Not
they're
everyone,
a wholesome couple. It's been a long time coming. The fact that they were together 17 years ago and they're like, no, we're going to try it again. I love that. I love that.
It's always a chance. Second one.
Yes. Also, I love Ben Affleck, so good for him. Good Morning America is next on ABC 7.
Stay with us for the second hour of Good Morning Maine. That is next on Fox 22.
If you're a Medicare beneficiary and live in the area, call now to see how this little card could get you some big benefits, including money added back to your Social Security check. With one toll-free call.
And they helped us find a great job. Soon we'll be living the dream.
Exactly. I'm incredibly grateful for Maine Job Corps. If it wasn't for them, I'd be working an entry-level job and barely making it.
Let Team Maine Job Corps help find the career that's right for you. Call 561-8516.
Sometimes big truck accidents can result in big case settlements.
These are just some of the big case results I fought to get my clients. If a big truck hurts you, we'll make them pay you every single dollar you deserve for your injuries. I'm Jim with Lowry & Associates. If you've been hurt by a big truck, call the Twos. We win for you.
Hurt by a big truck? Come out on top. Call the Twos. Call 222-2222.
Angie's List is now Angie, and it's easier